These crappie are so big, they're stretching my line. That's a monofilament. They're stretching my 6-pound high vis. We're in an emergency. We are in one of those emergency fishing situations, okay? Where you can't call your buddy. You can't tell him, come on, let's go fishing. Or I found him. This is one of those things, when you pull up on them, you got to hit them right where you are, where you stand, okay? Ain't no shaving. You got to hit them just as they are. You can't call your buddy. You can't say, come on, let's get ready. I found them, come on, get. Because if you do, you leave and you come back, they're going to be gone, okay? We're in the spring. I'm still wearing a Scully because it's chilly. I forgot River's sweater. He doesn't have his sweater on. He's chilly. And this is what we're going to do. I'm going to pull up. And as a matter of fact, before I get to that spot, I'm getting ready to drop my anchor, guys, in the fish on a drop off on the left and the right side of this point. I'll be dropping my anchor in about 10 inches of water, and I'm throwing off of the drop off to the left, and I'm throwing off to the drop off on the right hand side, okay? Today, let me show you what I'm using, because you know what kind of channel we're running here. I'm using my bronze, I'm using my silver Nasty Stik combo, which is exclusively made to catch crappie, okay? You see the Portuguese cork handle? It got that surefire bail that doesn't fail on you guys. I know you guys have had those bails. Every time you click it, it doesn't click. When you start reeling, no, my reels don't do that, okay? I'm using that 1/16 Nasty Bend hook with that red, black, and chartreuse, okay? So we're going to get in there, and they're ambushing fish, bait fish right now as we speak, okay? As a matter of fact, on the boat with me right now, I'm going to be using the bronze. I'm going to be using the silver. But on the boat with me also, this is our platinum edition. I have it here. You can see the Cam's Nasty Stik. It is a microlight, okay? You can see that right there. This one right here is still brand new. Still got the plastic on the cork handle, okay? That's the platinum edition. And one that you guys have not seen yet. Oh, Still River, I know you're cold, babe. This is my gold edition, okay? This is Cam's Nasty Stik. This is my gold edition. All of them are microlights, okay? Excuse me, the rod itself is 100% carbon fiber. Guys, my rods are 6'2", and all of them are balanced, just like this, okay? All of my rod and reels are balanced. This particular reel right here has 9 ball bearings, and my platinum has 10 plus 1. And that one ball bearing goes right here to stop that bail from clicking, from going backwards, okay? They're made for left and right hand fishermen or fisher ladies, okay? So you can exchange left or right, so you don't have to worry about if my poles are right or left. But I'm going to be fishing again with the silver edition. I also have the bronze edition, which is right here. This is the bronze edition. Okay, so we cover the whole spectrum. And listen, I want to kind of say this to you because I get sidetracked all the time. If you want the very best that I have, it's my Cam Signature Series Blackout Titanium combo. That's the best I have. The guts are titanium, the gears, okay? It's blacked out. I put everything that I had, including the kitchen sink, every tool that I had in my toolbox, I put it in that blacked out titanium rod and reel. It's a 6'6" rod, okay? But it's still a microlight, all right? Give you a little bit more control. But listen, real quick, so you know what I'm going to be using. I'm going to be using the silver edition. Let's pull up, and I'm going to let you see me drop this anchor in about 10 inches of water, and I'm going to show you how deep it is, okay? Again, this is one of those emergency situations, so if you don't want to fish with me because I didn't shave, come on now. I'm taking one for the team right now. I'm taking one for the team. I'm going to show you with my paddle when I drop it how deep it is, okay? You're going to hear my rotor on my propeller bottom out. Okay, we're right here on the point right now. Okay, you can see I got my marker down there. Let me turn you guys around so you can see my marker. Okay, that's my marker there. Where's my paddle? Look at that. You hear the propeller already. Let me show you how deep we are. Look at that. 15 inches. Look at that. And the further I go up, it gets even less. It gets like 6 inches deep. Okay. Let me see if I can turn you so you can see when I drop the anchor in the water. Let me show you this. Now they're sitting on those ledges. Crappie are ambush fish. They're extremely mean fish. Okay, you always have to remember that. Watch this. Watch how I drop this in. I'm going to make sure you guys can see this. Watch when I drop this anchor in there. That's it. That's it. Okay. So we're going to see if we can locate them. Let me get my towel. Let's see if we can have some luck here. I'm going to go up just a little bit. I'm going to go up just a touch with my paddle. Just a little bit. There we go. Right there. All right. I'm not casting too far, okay? Let me turn you around just a little bit. And we're just going to see if we can have some luck. Remember, slow that retrieve down. It's very important that you do that. Look at that. Look at that. God almighty. Look at that, guys. First cast. First cast. First cast, we're catching crappie. First cast. That red, black, and chartreuse is what you want. Let me turn you around a little bit so you guys can see me. There you go. Perfect eating size. Now I want to kind of say this to you too. Look like she may have some eggs in her. Let me look at her and see. Yeah, we're gonna let her go. Any hint that I see that these crappie have eggs in them, I don't keep them. Okay? Because I have a responsibility here, and I catch crappie 8 days a week, 25 hours a day. And for you guys that have been following me on Instagram and Facebook, I appreciate you. I see you out there. I appreciate all the love that you guys give me. Let's let this one go, because when I looked at her stomach, I have a little bit of doubt about that. So we're going to let her go. Let me turn you down a little bit so you can see. We're going to let her go. We're not keeping that one. But let me say this. I am on a meat run. Okay? I want to tell you that. I am on a meat run. Let's get back up there again. Now remember what I told you about checking your jig. Make sure the T's and I's are all done. Okay? Make sure everything's together. Let's get back up there again. We're going to throw in that same spot. Until you stop me, I'm going to keep doing the same thing. I'm not going to change it. Until you stop me, I'm going to do the same thing. Look at that. Good night. Every cast. Look at that. Boy, listen to that drag. Guys, these crappie are biting. Look at this crappie. Woo! Let me pull you down just a little bit. God almighty. Guys, these are, man, this is a 12 and a half. Ooh, wait a minute. This is a 13-inch crappie. I don't know if we're going to keep her either. Let me show you this rascal. Let me get some of the string off of here. God almighty. Yank! Let me show it to you. Look at the size of this crappie. Let me pull you down just a little bit. There we go. Turn you. Look at this. Guys, I am on a meat run today, but I'm gonna let her go. I'm not keeping her. Her stomach's kind of big, I think. I don't know. Let me look at her twice. Let me look at that stomach. Yeah, we're gonna let her go. We're not gonna keep her. Situations that if you run and try to go get your buddy and come back, the fish will be gone. I know if you fish for crappie for a while, you've had that to happen to you. Believe me, you're not the only one. We have to hit that exact spot. If we don't hit that exact spot, there he is. That's that exact spot. That's what I'm looking for. That's what I'm looking for. Whether you call them sac-a-lait, whether you call them speckled bass, whether you call them spotted bass. Listen to that drag. Listen to that drag. Guys, let me tell you, if you're 3 feet to the right, you won't miss them. You won't hit them. If you're 3 feet to the left, you won't get them. You got to hit that spot each and every time. Look at that. You got to hit that, man. He's put good night. Look at, man, this is a crappie. Oh man, this is a big crappie. This is a big crappie. This is a big crappie. Guys, I want to show this one to you with some scale. Listen at that drag. This is a big crappie. This is a big, man, this is a big crappie. Good night. Man, this rascal can fight. I'm going to reach down and get this one. God almighty. River, back up a little bit for me. God, let me back you up so you guys can see this rascal. God almighty, look at the size of this crappie. Ooh, look at that. I'm not going to keep this one. 13 and a half, bumping 14 inches. When you guys first started with me, a lot of you guys, I always brought out my tape measure each and every time, okay, to show you how big the crappie are. And after a while, after about 10 episodes, you guys knew that I knew exactly the size of crappie that I was catching, okay? You guys knew that. Okay, I want to show this to you. I got my thumb on 15 inches, okay? I got my thumb on 15 inches. 14 and a half inch crappie. I'm gonna put my thumb right there so you guys can see it. 14 and a half inch crappie. Guys, hey, it is what it is. I'm not gonna keep this one because she's been in there a long time. This isn't the size that I would take to eat. 14 and a half inch crappie. I remember somebody saying, y'all just taking his word for what size crappie this guy's catching. If you follow me for a long time, you know that I would always pull out my tape measure when I first got started. Let me catch and release this rascal here so you guys can see him, okay? Let me pull you down just a little bit. Ah, mighty. Sometimes if I'm over too far to the right, I'm not going to have that luck. If I'm too far to the left, I'm not going to have that luck. I got to look where I am in the water and look by my marker, and I have to figure out exactly where I am. Look at that. God almighty, look at that. Listen to that drag. Listen to that drag. God almighty. That exact same spot. Let me show it to you. God almighty, some big crappie. Good night. God almighty, look at this big rascal. Guys, I don't know what to say. I'm sitting here showing it to you. God, this feels like a bass. Okay, this is another 14 and a half, 15 inch crappie. Good night. Let me turn you around so you can see this big rascal. Let me bring you down a little bit. Man, this is absurd. This is crazy. Let me turn you around. River's like, boy, are we having fun now. Look at the size of this crappie, guys. Okay, again, this segment here, if you feel as if you have all your game together, you know everything about catching crappie, you know what to use, every time you go out, you got them, you slay them, you don't need nobody to tell you nothing, this video and this channel is not for you. But for the people that want to get a refresher course on how to catch big hubcaps, big supermodels like this is your channel. And you need to know what I'm using, okay? And you need to know how I'm using it, and the equipment, the hardware that I'm using. This channel's for you, okay? Guys, this is 13 and a half, another 14 inch crappie. That red, black, and chartreuse. I'm not keeping. This rascal here is too big. I'm looking for the 12s. I'm gonna let her go. All right, let me show it to you. Pre-spawn crappie is what we're looking for. Hey, y'all heard me say it one time, you heard me say it a million times. I do a lot of things, baby, but changing ain't one of them. Yank! That's all we doing. Whew. We got all of our poles right here on the boat with us. Okay? Let me show them to you. We got all of my poles right here. Platinum, gold, silver, and bronze edition. I got them all right here. All of these, matter of fact, let me show it to you. All of these guys are my Nasty Stik combos. And they're available right now, pre-order. Okay, last time we sold out, and a lot of you guys got mad at me. I had one lady that said, Cam, this is just unacceptable for you to do business like this. You sold out. This is that Platinum series. Okay, Cam's Nasty Stik. And you couple that Nasty Stik along with that nasty bend hook, you see me right now catching 12, 13, 14, and one of the ones I caught was bumping 15-inch crappie. I'm doing it right now, okay? And let me tell you this, I'm not the sharpest knife in the drawer. I wasn't the smartest one in the class. I just sit back and I just do what I know how to do. And you guys have heard me say it many times, I do the little things big. Get in a nice pattern. And remember, what you're feeling for is a single thump, just like that. God almighty. Look at that. Guys, these are some heavy crappie. These are some serious supermodels. Look at that. Look at that Cam's Nasty Stik bend. Guys, that's why I made my rod 6'2", so you have more control. Look at this crappie. God almighty, this is a big crappie. Woo! We got Look at that. Man, I tried to pick that big boy up and the drag just started screaming. Let me turn you around. Good night. Look at this crappie. She's earned a boat ride home with us today. I see somebody over there on the bank fishing. Let me turn you up a little bit. Look at that. Guys, this is a 13-inch crappie. What did we catch them off of? That Cam's Nasty Stik combo and that red, black, and chartreuse. Guys, we've sold over 390,000 of these plastics. And let me say this while I got you guys on, got you guys' attention. I need for you guys to understand that you're going to have to be a little bit patient with me on my orders. I do this myself. I don't have a team, 8, 9, 10 people that pack this stuff and ship it out to you guys. I do it myself. I believe that the same thing that I'm using, it has to pass through my hands before I approve it and ship it to you, okay? That's very, very important for me to do. That's why I have to do everything myself. So please be patient with me, and I'm gonna get them to you guys as fast as I can when you order. Let's put this one right here in the basket.